you are, but you're not getting any further.
Previously on TimeSplitters. I guess it's time to split.
Time portal stabilized.
Whoa. Now I'm in TimeSplitters Future Perfect, the final installment of the TimeSplitters series, minus the TimeSplitters Rewind being developed for the past 6 years. You can play as a sock, you can play as a cactus, you can even play as this pirate who I've been using his voice in a lot of my videos. Ooh. But besides all that, let's just hop right in the story mode and experience the final events of the TimeSplitters series. We're gonna start off in
Time to split!
following the events of TimeSplitters 2. Remember when I escaped the space station as Sergeant Cortez?
This is Cortez.
Well, this is me now, with the 9-time crystals I stole from that game. And as you can see right here, the fate of the world isn't too cash money right now. This is where I come in. Playing as Sergeant Cortez, we start off in a crash landing on Earth, with some fellow soldiers coming to our aid. Our mission is to deliver the time crystals to HQ and power up the time machine before the splitters can get to it. The path we take is dangerous. It's littered with these mystery soldiers that are trying to stop us.
Take this sniper rifle and clear out the enemy.
We fight our way through the enemy and end up in a standoff versus the blood-hungry time splitters. After holding them off for a bit, I can finally enter the headquarters and begin the expedition. Who's this mysterious man with similar optics as me? It's very foreshadowing. Inside the Space Marine headquarters, I meet up with the General.
General.
Cortez.
He then introduces us to the Chief Science Officer, Anya. Well, he says Anya, but also Cortez says Anya, so I don't know.
Meet Anya.
They pretty much explain that they can trace time crystal usage back to specific times and locations. So after equipping us with our snazzy new uplink, we're sent off to an island that's believed to be where it all started, during a battle in 1924 Scotland. We arrive in Scotland and, hey look, it's Captain Ash.
I say, what are you doing way out here, old chap?
He's on his way to the island to save his assistant, and after that, he'll signal the Navy to blow the island to dust, until an enemy guard snipes his pipe.
What?
Leading to Cortez shooting him with a flare gun. That also happened to be the signal.
If you can get us to shore without getting us killed, I'll help you find your friends.
Consider it done.
Our main objective is to infiltrate the castle. That means fighting our way up the island, taking out guards with ease.
Clear.
We reach our first set of doors, which leads us into what looks like a sub-base. And oh no, it's a trap.
Attack!
There's the switch to raise the portcullis.
Jolly good
Now we
ship.
can get out of here.
With that out of the way, the captain and I stumble across what looks to be a Warthog vehicle, equipped with a turret that cuts through enemies like the first slice of wedding cake at a wedding. We finally make it to the castle entrance, where we blow the doors off with some TNT.
You did it, my boy.
Ash and I split up to increase the competitive advantage, where I then encounter my first time loop. The door is locked, but that's no problem. Future me is here to help out.
Up here. What? But you're me. I knew you'd say that.
He drops a key from the ceiling vent, and I'm able to get through. I have so many questions right now, but let's keep moving. I make my way up to the penthouse suites, where I overhear a conversation beyond this red door. It's a secret meeting being held in the meeting hall. Who's this mysterious time travel guy? And before I can kill him, he escapes through the chimney like Santa. This is Santa. Moving on forward, and we encounter a wormhole.
Whoa! Check this out.
Oh yeah, it's the time loop we encountered previously, except this time I'm Future Cortez, and I'm helping my past self.
You're me. I knew you'd say that. Here.
I now catch up with Captain Ash to help him free his assistant, the Jungle Queen.
Good show. Jolly good show.
Now all we gotta do is get to the underground areas of the island. Whoa. What is this place? There's probably so many secrets being held here. I can only imagine the possibilities that are possible. Aha! It's the mysterious guy and his blueprints. But before I can do anything, he escapes.
Whoa!
What's a human doing with a time device?
I don't know. But if we find him, we find the crystals.
I don't know who this guy is, but this picture here definitely hints where I should go next. 1969 Stanislav Train Depot.
It's time to split.
Right. Whatever.
Whoa!
We travel to the 60s where we meet with Harry Tipper.
Who are you?
The name's Tipper, man. Harry Tipper.
So he gives us the lowdown on the current situation. The guy in the white That's Kalos. He kidnapped Tipper's girlfriend, so he's after him. Our mystery guy in the green, there's not much known besides he's a cult leader of the Brotherhood of Ultra Science, who promised Kalos eternal life in exchange for a small army.
Eternal life.
With both of our motivations aligning with this evil duo, Tipper and I begin the mission.
Time to split.
Now the objective is to find the time traveler, so we must proceed with stealthy caution.
On me. In position. Enemy down. Contact. He's down. Target neutralized.
Care package ready for delivery.
You want to wear the girls' uniforms?
Yes.
We get down in the trenches and Harry dips out into the sewer, because we'll have better chances if we split up, of course. So we rendezvous at the water tower, and just as we meet up, the bad guys walk right into the train center. Or whatever it's called. So we're gonna need some disguises to get in. Tipper sneaks into the guard barracks and steals some disguises, while I climb up the water tower to give him some cover from above. I'm like an angel in the sky. The mission was successful, so we put on our henchman outfits and head inside. Once inside, we discover Kalos' plans for a world takeover. Now the plans tell us that he took off on a train with a nuclear missile on board. So we gotta get to that train before he starts World War III. We blast our way right through the tunnels and run right into the mysterious time traveler who looks like he's collecting some henchmen for himself. His doings are very sketchy, but we'll worry about that after we take care of Kalos and his train. The tipster and I catch the train right as it departs. We must find Kalos, prevent the missile launch, and then stop the train. Simple as that. This level is one of the coolest atmospheres of like any game. Just the speed going on all around. And maybe it's because I'm on Series X and not a PS2, it looks good, but whatever. Now things take a wild turn when we see future Cortez roll out with a rocket launcher. Another time loop, so you know how it goes. I cover him while he shoots down a helicopter. Then moments later, I jump through a wormhole, and I shoot down a helicopter while past Cortez covers me. Right, we're looping. Also back-to-back videos with a helicopter. Hopping back to the other train, we link up with Tipper to find Kalos and put a stop to this nonsense. He's so close I can almost smell him. He releases a toxic gas to put us away forever. Little does he know, I can telepathically move stuff with my arm thing. With the missiles nearing launch, we must halt them by solving this really cool electric-style puzzle. I forgot about these things. Now we head on top of the train to a final battle with Jetpack Kalos. Without much struggle, we blast him off and beeline it straight for the cockpit, where we stop the train, preventing Kitten Celeste from being run over. That's Harry Tipper's main squeeze, by the way.
Not even close. Anya, any luck?
Yeah.
Anya then calls in, let me know about this old burned-down mansion.
In 1994,
That was a headquarters for, get this,
the Brotherhood of Ultra Science.
now that's gotta be tied to our mysterious time-traveling cult leader. On in 1994.
It's time to
Just do the thing.
Things are looking a bit spooky as we run into JoBeth Casey in her bold outfit. She says he's out here to take pictures of what's rumored to be flesh-eating zombies. With no clear objectives besides investigating the mansion, we head inside to begin.
We've done something terrible. Wait! Ah!
This is my favorite level because of all the unique monsters, zombies, and rooms you get to see. We're talking about zombies dressed up in the finest fabrics. The rumor weed from VeggieTales digging around in the backyard.
I'm a rumor weed.
And for all you hunters out there, you got the deer hunter getting loose in the dining room. He's kind of disgusting.
The loose is loose.
I'm gonna need therapy after this.
Now we head upstairs, and there's some very creepy rooms you can explore. You got a little kid's room with a rocking horse. There's this dead guy soaking in a bloodbath, a very gruesome bedtime murder scene, and even a white noise television.
Hey there, it's Marco.
As we search for more spooky activity, the floor gives out, and I'm back down to the lower level, where I go head to head with this big meat creature. I almost died here, and I was genuinely nervous and kind of scared during this fight. Whew, what could possibly come next? There's no way an undead butcher and his zombie cow carcasses will attack me. It's much scarier than you think, but with strength and perseverance, we make it out and into what lies below. Now there's a big hole in the ground, and I wonder what lies below. Only one way to find out.
You go first.
And it looks dangerous, so we gotta be cautious. JoBeth goes off to explore some other area because the game likes you to split up all the time. So it looks like I'm alone for now. And whoa! A hole. Hey, how'd she get down here so fast? Whoa! It's Joe Barf creepy. Good thing my revolver got more kickback than Grandpa in his recliner.
That's That sounded like Joe Beth.
Okay, there's the real Joe Beth, and she's in trouble. Good thing I've got more aim than an old computer. Aha! It seems these stairs lead right down to the lab entrance. The secrets will soon be revealed.
Smart.
This is also where I saw one of the coolest things in the game, a customizable body mutilation chamber. I started off by testing out the shrink ray on my subject.
No, don't stop helping! No!
I also gave him a cranial expansion, part of the cranial expansion pack. And then he blew up. What a hoot.
I got some more food.
We advance forward and into a ritual room where this happens.
I don't know who you are, but you're not getting any further.
The mysterious time traveler sent me into a mine shaft. Whew, glad that's over. Hey, it's future Cortez in his high-tech ghost gear.
Come on, this way.
He'll take care of the ghosts while I take care of the zombies. Now, can you guess what happens after this? If you said future Cortez goes on without me, and then I take my own path and find my own ghost gear, and then run into past Cortez and help him by killing ghosts while he kills the zombies, and then I eventually jump over this piece of wood, you'd be correct. Now, jumping over that piece of wood led me to a crazy situation.
Not this thing again.
Big Mama's going wild right now, and Joe Beth is in dire trouble once again. It's a good thing the creature accidentally ate this big gas canister.
Come on, let's go get that freak.
Now we go back to the ritual room where we can get through now, and into what seems to be the main office to the time-traveling cult leader, or as we now learn, Jacob Crow.
Jacob Crow? So at last our mystery man has a name.
Uh-oh. He's booby-trapped the entire place with self-destruction. Looks like we gotta shoot our way out of the danger, even though I would consider myself the danger. We did it. Now Crow is weeping about his research being reduced to ash.
My specimens, my research.
Until future old man Crow pops in and he's like,
The crystals are the key.
and gives his past self the time travel device.
No one can stop us.
Crow!
And before I can do anything, they vanish.
See you in the future, sucker.
Now luckily, Anya traced his name to a eugenics company in 2052, so that's where we go.
I gotta go.
We arrive in the futuristic utopia, and right away we spot an elusive ninja-like infiltrator. I gotta find her and see what she's up to.
I'm gonna follow her in.
I shoot my way into the control room. Let's check the cameras and see what's going on in here. It's the intruder lady, and she's good. Real good. Now I must find this woman. We finally meet up with the intruder, or Amy Chen, and we learn that we're both here on similar business. So we partner up and take out more bad guys than a woman who just can't find the right man. Yay! We found Crow's terminal, and according to these plans, there's a massive laboratory hidden below this building.
So, the rumors of illegal research and abductions must be true.
Seems like the perfect time to take the elevator down to this said secret lab.
This should take us to Crow's secret lab.
I'm ready. Time to split.
I'll get the next one.
Oh.
The elevator lands, and we enter the secret eugenics lab, where we will soon discover the dirty works of Jacob Crow.
The goal is all that.
But in order to get through, we gotta steal an ID card and uniform. Easy enough. We steal this guy's room key while he's taking a shower.
Yesterday, I injected this guy, and his eyes glowed yellow and all the lights went out. When they came back on, he was dead.
I get in his room and I steal his clothes and ID. I am now Dr. Gordon.
Hello, Dr. Gordon. You are perhaps my greatest asset.
Welcome, Gordon, to the...
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm not sure if we're...
Blending in with my new outfit, I pick up an injector and come in contact with hybrid mutants or freaks. Their blood is toxic and hurts me if I'm not at a safe distance. Oh god, this must be where they create the monsters. It's inhumane. It's morbid. Morbius. If I turn into a bat here, that'd be really funny. We advance through the lab and into a giant room with 2 terminals, and things get crazy here. With many things to take care of at once, we use the wormhole to bring in more Cortez's past and future. We work as one big unit to decode the terminals, take out the robot security, shoot the railgun robots. Once that's done, we can move on further and into an even bigger room, where Shielded Crow pops out of the floor.
Come on, I want to nail this guy.
We must destroy his security drones to disable his shield. It's disabled now. With Old Crow stopped in his tracks, Cortez pretty much tells him how to execute his evil plans before he even knows about them.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me, Crow. I know everything.
Really?
But it doesn't matter because younger Crow pops in to give him the details anyway. He gives his old self a time device and they both vanish. Anyway, more importantly, we notice Crow was using an old R100 series robot. What's crazy about that is...
Cortez, they didn't start making those until the Robot Wars. Almost 200 years from now.
Anya says a company called Ultranet created these robots. A weapon company founded by Jack Crown. That name sounds familiar. It's Crow. Looks like we're headed to 2243, the Ultranet location.
Be careful. There's a war going on.
I'm ready.
It's robots versus humans in these streets, and the humans are way overpowered. Our first move here is to pounce on this R110 robot and hack into the mainframe, recalibrating him into an ally.
All right, Tin Man, let's go.
By your command.
I'm gonna skip everything else here and just get to the point where I got a cybernetic implant that allowed me to get inside the Ultranet secret lab. But in between that, I got to ride a tank, I took a ride on a mongoose, and I was even able to take control of a Goliath thing, right? He was cool. There's a lot of robots and a lot of guns here, but yeah, that's it. We're in the lab now, where we really discover how the sausage is made. To make things easier for us, our robot friend uses his hacking skills to get us through locked doors. Unfortunately, the hacking installed some viruses to his system.
I feel strange.
But fortunately, giving him a quirky personality.
Let's saddle up and kick some butt. Oh no, a force field. Well, that's it for us. We gave it a good try. Might as well surrender.
There's some other stuff I had to do, like destroying a big power core, but I don't need to go into much detail about it. But what I will mention is the incubation room we discovered, aka the birthplace of humankind's biggest foe, the TimeSplitters.
They're running on emergency power. We have to shut them down before they hatch.
So obviously we have to destroy the life support system.
You did it.
Now with that out of the way, we discover the underground architecture of Crow's mansion, a very dwarven ruin style building. Now this place is pretty sweet until I go up the stairs and into the ballroom, where I come across a robot monstrosity. It's like a big slug. We weaken it limb by limb until it's immobilized.
Let's get out of here, Robo.
And then it's revealed to be Crow himself. This is the eternal life he's been going on about. We go back and forth about the severity of what he's done, how the TimeSplitters he's created will push humankind to extinction.
Or is that what you and Kalos had planned all along?
And after I mention Kalos, he slips up and reveals that he only used them for extra manpower to mine the island.
The island? Of course.
We must have missed something. Back to 1924 Scotland.
Yeah, it's time.
Hey look, it's myself after the first mission. I must have missed out on the rising submarine that just happened to rise as soon as I left.
Of course. The crystals aren't on the island, they're under it.
Let's go deep beneath the surface and get to the bottom of this. So me and the robot take on the Roaring Twenties underground sub-base. We fight our way through long corridors and puzzle-like doorways until we reach a beautiful underground city. I've never played BioShock before, but I like to think it's a similar aesthetic here. Our main goal here is to activate the digging machine. Pulling some old levers should do the trick. I'm obviously cutting out a lot of the fat here, but anyway, we're headed even further down into the ground, where a pep rally is being held with the same guys that fought against me in the first mission, or Time Assassins, as we just learned. So that wasn't just a coincidence, they were literally targeting me.
It's time to Yeah, that's what you think.
Now we follow the Time Assassins right back to the first mission, except this time we play from the perspective of future Cortez. It's really cool how this game comes full circle, except I'm not even gonna think about all the plot holes that could be there, because as far as I know, this game is perfect. After defending my past self, it's revealed that the hooded man was me all along, as if I couldn't have guessed that, but now we know we're inches away from saving humanity.
Okay, Anya, get me out of here.
So Anya takes us right back to 1924, where all we have to do now is destroy the crystals that will then prevent Crow's reign of terror. Without much resistance, we mosey right on into the mine shaft that contains a crashed meteorite that contains the raw time crystals. We scooped him up, now it's time to destroy. But oh no, Splitter Crow figured out my location, and he's here to destroy me once and for all. We hold him off long enough, but he's too strong, and he kills my robot.
What do I have to do to kill this guy?
We could create a time loop that would allow you to effectively double team Crow.
Prepare to die!
Nope.
So now another Cortez and a fresh new robot rolls in.
What are you doing here? I'm here to give you a hand with Crow.
We now have enough power to destroy this abomination of a man.
1 kill to go. I'll never eat calamari again. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Time to place the time crystals into their final resting place and save the world as we know it.
Time to split. Right on.
We did it. We destroyed the time crystals. The landscapes become greener, and the world is at peace once again.
Cortez, you're my hero.
I know.
Now that I think of it, it makes sense for this to be the last game because without time crystals, there's no game. We destroyed them, and that's it. It's now just happy life. Overall, I think this is one of the best games ever. Whether it's the story, playing with friends, or playing in the arcade league, or making maps, it's fantastic. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and once again, I appreciate all the love and support I get. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. That is huge. And yeah, I can barely talk anymore because I've been recording for 2 hours. Anyway, that's what it for me. I think it's time to split.